Hey there, Wondering Watchers. I'm Sony Golden for The Vibe is Golden. Welcome to this special titillating edition of Tabloid Tarot, which unveils celebrity secrets in love, dating, and supercoupling that are bound to hit the tabloids. In today's Tabloid Tarot, we're taking a peek at an actress and her rock star fiancé who love their PDA almost as much as they love their love. We are tossing Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly's relationship into the spotlight to be tabloid tarot. So let's see what sensational headline we have for Megan and MGK. We have this card of dreams and illumination. We have this create magic card, codependency, and fairy trickery. So this magical being, this fairy, uses trickery to get what she wants. You can see this sexy, seductive pose that she has going on this ladybug here. And then you have this creating magic. So, it's kind of making me think of, these dreams, like this magical dream-like connection that Megan and MGK have. This illumination card is kind of like seeing the light in the dark. And so maybe this magical connection is really, when you look at it in the light, an addiction to each other, codependency. This idea of really being almost emotionally dependent, emotionally addicted to a person. So let's see about the titillating tidbits of this particular love story. We're going to take a look at, I'm going to shuffle this up a little bit more. Infuse that Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly love into these cards. So let's take a look at Megan's feelings about the relationship. We have this Page of Swords. So the page is about curiosity, seeing, what they can make happen, what they can learn. To some degree, like immaturity. To me, sometimes I see the Page of Swords, and it's that idea of a kid getting like a toy sword or a lightsaber for a present, and just ripping open the package and just swinging it around, not really caring about how to play with it, who might get hurt, even themselves. So I was going to clarify this card. And we have the Seven of Swords. This is the liar, stealer, cheater card right there. So the current feelings about the relationship kind of seems like maybe she's doing some spying on MGK. Perhaps not feeling as secure in the relationship as she might lead others or even him to believe. So let's see MGK's current feelings about the relationship. We have the Fool here. So it seems like he is still under her charm, under her spell. Just taking that leap and going for it. I'm going to clarify this Fool. We have the Six of Pentacles. So it's interesting if, whether or not he sees this connection as, whatever, I'm just going to go for it. Plus, it's making me more money, this connection. So that's interesting. Let's take a look at the strongest aspect of the relationship. We have here the Hermit. So that is like being withdrawn. So, but it's also a card of illumination. Kind of going, maybe it's the fact that they've kind of gone their own path, feeling like an outsider to some degree, overcoming certain odds and coming out on top. So I'm going to clarify that. We have the Justice card. Look how that pose is just like, yeah, I'm a badass. So it's a sense of like cause and effect, putting in that work and getting the just rewards for it. So let's see what does not work for Megan about their relationship. You have 9 of Wands. She feels like she is constantly needing to be prepared, unaware of the environment. You can see this person is like barely dressed, so that seems to be representative of Megan. So it's as if she needs to constantly be ready, possibly constantly looking good, constantly trying to make this, fiery vibrancy about her shine so that MGK doesn't lose interest. I'm going to clarify this. Page of Cups. So that is another person that is like barely dressed. So Page of Cups is like this sensitive, fun-loving, fresh, from the heart, like limitless imagination type of person. What doesn't work for her, she's constantly putting a lot of energy into giving off this image of looking good, feeling good, just nothing but love, nothing but, love for their love. So let's take a look at what Megan is willing to do to make this work. You got 5 of Pentacles. This is interesting because the 5 of Pentacles is a woman and her child that are really out on the streets, not really having a place to go. So Megan has 3 children, and to some degree, it's almost as if her material world, she has lessened her material world to make the relationship with MGK work. I'm going to clarify that. 10 of Cups, there's that happy family. So, the fact is that, this is interesting. There is like a mother and father and 3 kids on this card. So it's almost a sense of the fact that she had that, was married to Brian Austin Green, has 3 kids with him, is as if she's willing to kind of make it less of a value to her, or more like less representative of who she is. Like, so at initial glance, you wouldn't know that she's the mother of 3 kids. So I'm going to see here what does not work for MGK. We have here the 2 of Wands. So he knows he's hit the jackpot. He knows he's successful and is looking for something more. So I'm going to clarify this 2 of Wands. You have the Knight of Swords. Like, he still wants to keep moving. He still wants to, like, be in the action of things. So let's see what he is willing to do to make this work. You have 3 of Pentacles here. So it seems like he is going to, either work with Megan, work with others to kind of, possibly see what they can create. Maybe even to create more of a business. Is this more of a business transaction? I'm going to take a look at this 3 of Pentacles. We have here the Hanged Man. So it's almost as if he is willing to, suspend his passion, his desires, his, wanting to be in that action. And that action, I'm assuming it means, Knight of Swords is usually saving the day, not really having a plan, but just getting in the mix. And with the Two of Wands, it's like yearning for something else. So it could be more adventure because he's got this Fool card, but he's willing to suspend that, try to see things from a different perspective, but almost for the purpose of seeing how they can make more of a financial gain from this relationship. So let's see what external factors most impact how their relationship progresses. We have the Five of Swords. Those are, maybe this is the tabloids, this idea of winning at all costs, kind of using words in communications, and playing nasty. So I'm going to clarify that. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So changes in fate. I guess it's just for the external factors. It can be anybody who has beef with MGK or Megan or the relationship. It's kind of like, if they're out there partying and MGK gets in someone's face, someone gets in their face. It's almost a sense of would it affect how much she feels secure with him or he feels secure with her. So let's see what the next step in this relationship is, or the outcome, considering they are engaged already. We have the Five of Cups. That looks like sadness. Some kind of loss, some kind of disappointment. I'm going to clarify what that might have to do with. We have the Four of Swords. And you can see there is a woman alone in this bed, and above her there is a picture of a couple. They appear nude and embracing. So that is a card. Well, the Three of Swords comes before the Four of Swords. Three of Swords being breakup, heartbreak, disappointment, and withdrawing. So some type of, maybe just a fight even. Who knows? Maybe it's related to this Five of Swords in their environment. So thanks for watching this special titillating edition of Tabloid Tarot. We'll see you next time. Take care.